Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're here to crisscross the country, sometimes the continent, sometimes even the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the casino and lottery industries. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Game announcements, press releases, jackpots, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. We're going to start off this week with a couple news stories. We've got actually two new game announcements.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I always like game announcements. I always like checking them out. So what are they? So some of the big companies bringing them out?
Well, we've got the first one is Aristocrat Gaming.
That's a big company.
That's a big company. And they have released a new version of the Cash Express Legend game.
Okay.
It's now live on casino floors in North America, specifically at the Cache Creek Casino Resort in Northern California.
So this is a gaming floor game kind of thing.
This is actually on the floor.
This is actually on the floor.
This is not a virtual
I actually
game.
have to physically go to another location and go to a casino.
Right. And
you know, it's interesting. It's Cache Express Legend, but it's at the Cache Creek Casino. But Cache is spelled with the casino C-A-C-H-E. So very interesting. Was that a marketing thing, or is that just coincidence?
That's the name of the town it's in.
Okay,
Cache
I know,
Creek.
but Cache Express Legend, where they're debuting it, was that kind of a marketing thing? Or
No, I
don't
think it was a marketing. It's basically
it's genius. If
it's
it was,
genius. It's great. It's great coincidence, but
it's Cache, but without the E.
Yeah,
but you know, it's it's well done. It's like one of those marketing things that just falls into place. Maybe it's not planned, but it's pretty cool.
Well, the casino is the first property in North America to have this Cache Express Legend on the new Baron upright cabinet.
Okay.
I'm saying it that way because the Baron cabinet, the Baron upright was just introduced maybe a month or two ago.
Now, is that one of those really huge cabinets, kind of like the ones that reach to the ceiling kind of thing, or are they like mid-size, smaller? What are they? I don't know.
Well, the Baron is dynamic lighting, sound systems.
Okay.
You can actually adjust the Baron upright for the different games that are going to be put on it, because the Baron upright's overseas right now, and there are a couple different versions of the Baron because there are a couple different games on it.
Okay.
And the Baron upright, the key with the Baron upright was it's adaptable to the different games that you're putting on there, onto the cabinet.
See, that's a part of the industry not a lot of people understand. I didn't understand it beforehand. You know, there are cabinets and there are certain games that fit into cabinets. I'm an early riser, and when I'm at a casino, I was up early and I walked down to the gaming floor, and one time I forgot what casino it was, but they were installing new games and they had all the cabinets up first. And I guess they just slide the
programming in.
I guess they slide the programming in and slide the slot machine in, and they're off and running. But it's an interesting kind of thing.
It's very interesting watching the tech guys work when they're first installing some of these on the floor, because they do come in, their computers, they program everything. But here we're back to the Cache Express Legend game.
Okay.
Now, we've seen Cache Express on the floor before. That's the train-themed slot machine.
Oh,
when you have the screen above it with the train going around.
All right, okay, I remember that now.
Yes,
I was trying to think of it, and I didn't know that was called Cache Express, but I remember the train up on top of the
Well,
game.
trains are the central component of the game, and the Cache Express Legend has introduced new carriages. We now have a gold train.
Okay.
And a Legend carriage.
All right.
And they have different bonuses attached to them.
Huh, okay.
So, brand new game on the floor at Cache Creek Casino Resort in Northern California. It will be expanding further on down the road here.
Great, okay.
Or further on down the line, to use train parlance.
Okay, there you go.
Yes. The other game, and this is a new game here by Caesars Entertainment.
Okay, that's another big company.
Actually,
another big release.
It's the very first game done by their in-house studio, Empire Creative.
Okay.
This is all in-house developed by Caesars. It's exclusively Caesars from drawing board to execution.
So what kind of game is it?
This is
All right.
Caesars Palace Signature Multi-Hand Blackjack Surrender.
Ooh, a blackjack game. Huh?
Multi-hand blackjack. And a lot of really interesting features to this. By the way, it's only available Caesars Palace Online in New Jersey right now. So when you go to Caesars Palace Online, Turnpike launch.
Okay, great. Hey, you know what? I have that. I have an account with them. So this is Signature Multi-Hand Blackjack Surrender.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you go to Caesars Palace Online, new users only, Turnpike launch is the promo code you sign up with. $10 sign-up bonus.
Oh, wow.
100% deposit match up to $1,000 on your first deposit. And 2,500 rewards credits.
Wow, that's
the
pretty
rewards
cool.
points is very cool.
Yeah, I like the rewards. I have another Caesars app on my phone that just tracks my reward points. When I play online or when I go there live, you earn reward points, and I have an app just for my reward points. So when I'm staying somewhere, I can use them and
just make sure
and stuff like that. So.
As he just said, make sure you tie your Caesars rewards card into your Caesars Palace Online casino. And by the way, it's also for Horseshoe Online. You get rewards points, and also Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. All three of those. If you link it in one, it's linked in all three.
Yeah, no, that's why
and you get rewards
that's
points
why I have
wherever
that
you play.
Specific Caesars app just for my rewards points. So
but here we have
cool.
we have Caesars Palace Signature Multi-Hand Blackjack Surrender. Really interesting features that are attached to this. We've got left and right-handed modes.
Okay.
If you're a left-handed blackjack player, you can switch it to make sure it's your strong hand that you're playing with virtually.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but I guess some people feel more comfortable with the angle the cards are in and all that stuff.
No, whatever makes you feel comfortable playing a game, it's benefit for you. So, okay, I can see that. All right. Never thought about it before.
No, I never thought about their thinking about it.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep. Player selectable table felts.
Okay.
You can change the felt that you're playing on. They will have the Caesars Palace Laurel wreath on it, but it will be a different type of tabletop that you're going to be playing on.
All right.
You've got advanced betting options. That's always a good thing, especially when you're playing blackjack.
Absolutely.
Surrender. There are a couple of new unique bets for that.
Yep.
You've got the option for accelerated gameplay.
Good. That's always good.
Audio, you can customize the audio experience.
Nice.
I don't know exactly if it's just referring to music or there's background sounds you could put in, like the sound of a casino behind you or something. But check that out, customizable audio.
Okay.
Safety net, which is if you do an accidental bet, you could pull it back.
Okay, that's important.
That's a good one. That's an important one.
That's very good.
And a choice between male and female voiceovers for gameplay.
You mean like the dealer?
The dealer.
Okay. Wow. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Interesting.
So some really interesting thoughts went into this one.
It's a whole bunch of little and not so little things that make, Caesars really great. And I can't wait to try this because it seems like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like they heard from a lot of players what they want and they just incorporated it into this game, which is great. And I'm sure they did that because they're really great people over there. So, no, I can't wait to try it. I love these customizations. I love these options that you have. So
the more of that you see,
when we
the
first
better it is.
logged on to online casinos in 2013, I couldn't even think of stuff like this. This is incredible. So good. No, I can't wait to try it. Where is that? Caesars Palace Signature Multi-Hand Blackjack Surrender. So
only on Caesars Palace Online Casino in New Jersey.
So
it will be expanded to the other ones at some point.
I will definitely try that.
And again, this is the
See,
first
you should
game.
have told me you were going to say this, and I would have played it before we jumped on. So okay.
Well, this is the first game from Empire Creative. Expect to see more down the road.
Great, I can't wait
because this is going to be fun to watch. This in-house studio. It cuts down the development time too if you're doing everything in-house.
Yeah, I know it's great. So and it's exclusive. It makes it exclusive. Exactly. You're not going to find these other features anywhere other than Caesar. So good for them.
And again, Turnpike launch when you register, $10 sign-up bonus, 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $1,000 and $2,500 rewards credits.
Okay.
Link your rewards cards to your online
So
casinos.
as you're talking about the jackpots, I'm going to jump on my Caesars online.
Yes, there you go.
And I'll pretend I'm listening to you. So.
That's it for the news. We're going to start talking jackpots right after this.
Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024, the Audien Atom 2 series offers superior sound quality and functionality for a fraction of the price. For just $189 a pair, the Atom 2 features 4 different hearing modes for all types of hearing loss. It packs crystal clear sound, a nearly invisible design, and is even rechargeable.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids. They're so comfortable, I forget I'm wearing them. And the sound is amazing.
The Atom Pro 2 is our smallest hearing aid yet, featuring advanced background noise cancellation and is the world's first hearing aid with built-in UV cleaning that kills 99% of bacteria.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed without seeing a doctor or having a hearing test.
Join over 500,000 happy customers today and get the hearing you deserve.
Call 1-800-457-0924 or go to audienhearing.com to get your pair of Audien hearing aids starting at just $189.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Beatin the House, and we're going to be starting our casino jackpot tour right now, and we're going to start off going out to Nevada.
Okay.
We're actually going to Nevada for the Fontainebleau Las Vegas. We've been doing a lot of those.
You call it Fontainebleau? I call it Fontainebleau.
Okay,
See,
you can say it that way.
I'm a classy kind of guy. I say Fontainebleau.
I've got no class.
Is it Fontainebleau?
Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. If you want to call it that.
Fontainebleau.
Hey, some people say Nevada, some people say Nevada.
I got corrected one time. I think I said Nevada. No, wait, I said Nevada, and someone said it's Nevada. So
it's whatever you want to say it as. I mean,
did you know what I was talking about? Then
you knew the
guess
state.
What?
You knew the state.
Then I did my job.
Yes.
You know.
Same thing here.
So it's
you
Fontainebleau, Las Vegas.
You knew I was talking
Nevada,
about the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas.
Okay.
Well, we're going to Fontainebleau, Nevada, for a pair of $1 million jackpots.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me there.
I just did a story on Fontainebleau.
Yes.
And I can't remember what it was. It was something about rewards points or something like that. Or
it was one other casino was logging Delaware North.
Yeah,
was tying in their rewards points. The Cherry Rewards, I think it is.
No, not Cherry Rewards.
Is it that's Virgin? That's Virgin.
Yeah, no, something reward. Delaware North Rewards.
Lucky North or something.
Lucky North Rewards.
Yeah.
They're tying
in
a
Fontainebleau.
Yeah, I knew I did that a couple weeks ago.
Yes,
yeah.
But we have here a big weekend. We've got two jackpots, $2 million jackpots, as a matter of fact. On a Saturday night, we've got a visitor from California. Grand Progressive Jackpot. They were playing the Light and Wonder Frankenstein slot.
Fun. That's a fun game.
It's very cool to watch.
And if you're going, it's even more fun when you win a jackpot on it.
Well, we've got a $50 bet on Frankenstein, and it hit the It's Alive bonus feature, which is where it has the lightning bolts and the screaming monster.
Wow.
So $50 bet. $2,462,616 on the Light and Wonder Frankenstein.
Huh, okay.
Frankie pays out again.
Wow, look at that. And that is a really fun, it's an absolutely beautiful machine.
They did a great job.
The graphics are incredible.
I can't wait to see what they do with Dracula.
Yeah,
that's the next one
they're
coming
doing the Universal Monster series of games. So I guess Dracula's next?
Yep.
Okay.
The night before, we've got another guest from California, $500 on Aristocrats, the high-limit Dragon Link game.
Okay.
$500 bet turned out a $1,313,000 jackpot.
Wow, what a big weekend at Fontainebleau.
About $3.7 million in jackpots in 2 days.
Wow, nice.
Congratulations, Fontainebleau. Congratulations to those guys, too.
Yep.
Or women. We're going to be leaving Nevada, heading over to Michigan. Now, this is actually an old jackpot that we talked about previously.
All right. Well, so why is it back in?
We have an update.
How is there an update?
He actually got his prize.
Oh, okay.
Not the money. He got the money already.
Okay.
We had Steven from Michigan.
Oh, wait. This is like he won a prize, but he won something else.
Exactly.
On top of it.
What BetMGM does is on certain jackpots, on certain games and certain jackpot levels. I mean, if you got a high-level jackpot, Steven actually was playing the MGM Grands Millions and BetMGM Casino back in January in Michigan.
All right.
He won $609,190 on a $20 bet.
Okay.
That's the jackpot.
Okay.
What happens
so he won
now,
even more than that. Good for BetMGM.
What
Look at
BetMGM does
Yeah.
on certain jackpots, they give a VIP Rockstar treatment package.
Okay.
And what Steven was given, and this happened in April, so he won in January.
Okay.
He was able to have the package all put together for April because he got tickets to see AC/DC at
Wow.
Legion Stadium, and that's
Nice.
when they were playing.
Nice. All right. Way to go, BetMGM. Look
Yes.
at that. You not only get the money, you get some other stuff too, which is great.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, wow.
How's
Okay.
that? You got the AC/DC concert.
All right.
He got the novelty check presentation on stage at Rhythm and Riffs at Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino.
Wow. Okay.
3-day, 2-night stay at Aria, Vegas.
Okay.
Dinner at Jean George Steakhouse.
Wow. Okay. That's big.
He
That's
did some
good stuff.
exotic car racing at Speed Vegas.
Wow. Okay.
So that was an entire VIP package that he got for the $600,000 jackpot.
Congratulations to Steven, but good for BetMGM.
Yes.
Boy, they really go that extra mile.
Yes.
So
So great job there.
Yeah,
Always
absolutely.
nice seeing that. I know a lot of people get their VIP package right away, but again, since this was an AC/DC
well,
fan,
you know,
he
you have
got
to,
tickets
you
for the
gotta work
concert.
with the schedule of the band too. So,
well, no, they should go to his
Oh,
schedule.
no.
Yeah, no, I know. But congratulations, BetMGM Michigan. Congratulations, Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great package
Oh
you got.
my God, it's great.
And you know what? It wasn't just one casino. It was multiple different resorts and
under
casinos.
the MGM umbrella.
And also different events, too.
Yeah, no, it's great. They really went the extra
Yes.
mile to serve their customers, so good for them.
Next up, we're heading to New Jersey.
Okay.
And we're heading to New Jersey for another edition of Jersey Jackpots, the show within a show.
So this should be, is this the last part of April?
The second half of April.
Yeah, okay.
And as always, what we do is every couple of weeks, we do a segment of Jersey Jackpots, summarizing at least half a month, if not a full month, depending on when the New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement puts out the spreadsheet.
So what is it, usually 2 weeks?
It's usually every 2 weeks.
Okay.
And what we have here is the second half of April. We did the first half about 3 weeks ago. They do $40,000 or more in their spreadsheet releases. We do $100,000 or more. There's a lot more jackpots that we'd cover here, but we do only $100,000 or more. And here we go. We're going to start off Jersey Jackpots with April 13th. April 13th, we've got a pair. We've got BetMGM on the GVC MGM Grand Millions. By the way, MGM Grand Millions was the one we were just talking about previously on BetMGM Michigan that gave the Rockstar package.
Oh, okay.
So we're probably going to see another VIP announcement pretty soon.
Who knows? I don't know.
$746,360.90. That's MGM Grand Millions on BetMGM. And we have BetMGM also on Evolution Arcade Bomb paying out $108,009.15. Moving over to April 14th, we've got a pair of online jackpots. We've got DraftKings, NWAX Gaming, Quick Hit Blitz Red. That's a brand new game. $169,624.85. And then the other one, we're going to FanDuel for $100,000 on Aristocrat's Mo Mummy Mighty Pyramid.
Oh, okay.
As you can imagine, that's the mummy. That's the new mummy game.
Yeah, they won $100,000 on it, too.
I think
Great.
that's
Good for
the
them.
fourth in the series of the Mo Mummies.
Oh, okay.
So we're seeing the Big Bad Wolf ones. What is that?
Huff and
Puff
Puff
expanding.
More
We've
Puff,
got Mo Money expanding as well. Moving over to April 15th, we've got DraftKings Evolution Crazy Time, the live game show that's being played online. $100,050.
Wow.
Moving over to BetMGM again, another Evolution Crazy Time jackpot.
Wow.
Both sites have it. $151,000 for BetMGM player.
Fun game to play and watch.
Yes.
By the way.
Staying over on BetMGM, we've got Ben Scott Mighty Cash Dragon, $101,900. Moving over to April 16th, we've got $200,200 on DraftKings Evolution Crazy Time again.
Wow, look at that.
And also BorgataCasino.com, the online version of Borgata, $100,050, Evolution Crazy Time again.
It's a fun game.
A lot of people are playing it.
I stream it on the TV. So that's one of those things. It's like a game show that you play that you can actually win money sitting there watching it. So
we got a trio of jackpots on April 18th. DraftKings playing Smash Comet by the manufacturer Phil.
Phil?
I'm assuming that's the name of the company and not just an individual who just gave him the game.
Yep.
$480,000 on Smash Comet. Going to the boardwalk for the first time, we got Hard Rock Atlantic City Light and Wonder Thunderdrums. $120,092.90. Staying on the boardwalk, Caesars Atlantic City. We got a classic here. IGT Double Bonus Poker, $100,000.
Wow, okay.
Moving over to April 19th, we've got a trio there, too. DraftKings, AGS's Dragon, paying out $133,722.30. Going over to FanDuel Casino online, we have Light and Wonder's All Aboard Dynamite Dash.
Okay.
That's actually a minor 49er type game.
Oh, okay. All right.
$168,678.68 on FanDuel there. And then our first entry for Golden Nugget Casino online. Lorcan Kelly's multi-level jackpot, paying out $119,577.58. Last, I got three more to go here. We've got a pair on April 20th, 3 more days to go. Pair on April 20th, DraftKings, Every Fire Buffalo. There's a Buffalo game
There's
for
a
you.
Buffalo game.
$1,418,958.70. And then on HardRockCasino.com, the online version of Hard Rock, $160,917.91. Konami's All Aboard Dynamite.
Okay.
Now, Konami used to be the old video game maker.
Yeah.
Now they make slots.
Remember that name.
Moving over to April 21st, we've got DraftKings Evolution Divine Fortune. There's a classic game for you in the online world. $151,313.08. And finally, on April 26th, we have Borgata in the Marina. Okay. We're ending on a retail one.
All right.
Brick and mortar Borgata, Aristocrat, Golden Century, Dragon Cash Link paid out $129,174.84.
Wow. Okay.
Now, as I always do at the end of the segment, we go summarize the entire year to date. So we go January 1st to the end of the month here. 1,472 jackpots, 1,472 jackpots of $40,000 or more were doled out, totaling $124,158,877.94.
Okay.
And we have 8 jackpots of $1 million or more. We're ahead.
We're ahead than we were last year. Okay, on $1 million jackpots.
Well, what happened last year? We had a drought for about 2-3 months of no $1 million jackpots
it's
being
been pretty
paid
steady.
out. All of a sudden,
I kind of remember every week we're getting $1 million jackpot.
It's cyclical, so we may see that slow down a little bit.
Okay,
but 8 jackpots, $1 million or more. That's it for this week's Jersey Jackpots. I'll be back next week with even more 2 weeks from now, with more jackpots from the Division of Gaming Enforcement here in Jersey. As always, they do $40,000 or more. We do $100,000 or more, so there's a lot more jackpots that we talk about in this segment. But that's it for Jersey Jackpots, the show within a show. That's it for the casino jackpots. We're going to start talking our lottery jackpots right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Beatin the House. We're going to start talking a couple lottery jackpots. We're going to finish up with 2 of them. As a matter of fact, one in Michigan. The first one here, we're going over to the state of Michigan for the Michigan Lottery. We've got a Lotto 47 jackpot here. That's a draw game in the Michigan Lottery. We have a 43-year-old player who wished to remain anonymous. That's his right.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'm seeing some more states actually enact legislation to allow players to remain anonymous.
Yeah, I think New Jersey, where we're sitting, I think you have to give out your name.
Yeah, you have to disclose it.
Yeah. So.
But we have a 43-year-old man who bought 6 Lotto 47 tickets.
Okay.
Now, normally when you say the number of Lotto tickets, you think he bought the same numbers all the way through, all different numbers.
Okay. Well, that's smart. Yeah. That's the way I do it. I mean, I never do 6 of the same tickets. You know,
Yes.
it just doesn't make sense to me. I figure I have a better chance to win if I spread out the numbers. More numbers mean more chances to me, anyway.
Well, this man saw that the jackpot was over $5 million, so he said, let me give it a shot.
Yeah, why not?
Even though he plays it all the time, he waits until the jackpot gets to a certain level before he
Okay.
actually starts buying tickets. I know a lot of people. I'm like that, too, with some of these things. But he saw the jackpot was over $5 million. He bought the tickets. He came home. He told his family, that money's going to be mine.
Okay. Well,
Very, very...
well, I guess since we're talking about it, that money is his.
Yes.
But, okay. All right.
He checked the winning numbers after the draw that night and recognized that he had those numbers. He somehow seemed to remember he had the exact pattern of numbers that came out.
It's impressive he remembered the
Yes.
numbers. Okay.
Yes. So as soon as he really saw that he won the jackpot, he actually went outside that night and was running up and down the street.
Good. Exactly what good
Yes.
for him. Good for him.
And again,
Congratulations.
we're seeing this a little bit more now lately. He took the annuity, not the lump sum.
Okay.
So he's getting the full amount over the next 30 years,
Well-
$182,000 every year.
Well, I'm sure he talked to someone. He talked to a financial planner, I guess, or an accountant, and figured out what the tax structure of that state was. And it was in Michigan.
Michigan.
And, you know, maybe good for him that he took the annuity.
Yes.
So it depends. Everyone's in a different situation. Everyone's in a different state when they win a lottery. That's why you always have to talk to, you know, your financial consultant or an accountant or a lawyer or whoever you want to talk to and get the best deal for you. Yeah.
Well, the lump sum would have been $3.7 million of the 5.46.
Okay.
The annuity gets him the 5.46.
Okay.
So
Well,
that
there
may
you
be
go.
what he's thinking too.
Maybe.
So we're going to be leaving Michigan for our last story of the week and going to Connecticut.
Okay.
We have a Connecticut lottery man. We have a Hartford man winning the $4 million fortune game.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
What was that? Is that like a draw game?
This
kind
is
of
a draw game.
All right.
In the Connecticut lottery called 4 Million Fortune. This game actually launched back in December of 2023 in the state. And this person who won, which remain anonymous as well.
Okay.
Connecticut's another one of the states that allows you to do that.
All right.
He'd been playing it since the very first day.
Okay,
And
good.
he
Well,
had
you
been-
know what? I'm glad he won it because,
Yes.
you know, he was a loyal customer. Good for him.
And he said that this was an opportunity to reset his life, and he intends to go to school.
Well,
he
very noble. Good
yes,
for him.
he wants
Good
a
for him.
he wants a degree from a school, and he said that in the press release. And congratulations!
Yeah,
It's
I
always
know.
nice to see that.
Yeah, no, that's really great. No,
He said
good for
he'd been
him.
playing the lottery to help hopefully reset his life.
Okay, good.
So
Well,
congratulations!
I'm glad it worked out.
Yes. That's it for this week's Beatin the House. As always, congratulations to the winners we talked about. Congratulations to the winners we didn't have a chance to talk about. We only do $100,000 or more. There's a lot more winners out there, both casino and lottery. Congratulations to everybody. Game announcements, news, jackpots, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. Keep sending those in.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.